everyone, this is Bake Me Happy.
And today I'm going to show you how you can make beautiful coconut, almond, raspberry friandises, although the French will not agree with that because there is coconut in it, which is very exotic and not really the French way to do it. Well, first we start by putting all the dry ingredients in. This has to be about 25 grams of almonds, 75 grams of coconut grated coconut, and we will put 75 grams of just plain flour to zero. And of course we need a little bit of salt, always very important when you make something very sweet. And we have a little bit of baking powder. This is about a teaspoon. Make sure, of course, that all the bigger pieces are very fine, because otherwise the dough won't be able to pick it up. So this is all beautiful. And I have...
And what do you like about this cookie?
It's fruity, it is nutty, and it is sort of very light with a little fresh touch because of the raspberries. And I've prepared this. I use a baking spray, and then I always do a little bit like this so that every corner has a little bit of touch of baking spray. And now we're going to separate the eggs. I always use organic eggs for the animals and for ourselves, which in Holland means 0 is organic. And what I always do, I always use 2 glasses, clean glasses. If you want to make a real meringue of it, you have to make sure that there really is no egg yolk in it. But with us, it's not that important. I'll also make a video where I will use up these beautiful egg yolks. I think I will make a lemon curd, or a curd with orange, or with tropical fruits like mango, or with passion fruit, which is also very delicious. But I think I will start with a lemon curd because that's classic. And I managed to get them all out whole. We have mixed this, and this is, I should have sifted the flour, but I forgot. So now I'm going to put the egg whites in. Oh, and I forgot to put the icing sugar in. So 200 grams of icing sugar, and it is now a sugary mist here. Oh my God, almost everything goes in. And then of course I should have done this before, but you forgive me, I hope. And now I'm going to pour in my melted 125 grams of butter, unsalted, I think I have to say. In Holland you have to say, if you use salted butter, you have to say it, because normally our butter is unsalted. But in England and in Australia and in America, I think you have salted butter. And I really don't know why it is that, although I do have an idea, that they don't put in egg yolks. I think that is because if you just use the egg whites, the friandises will be a little bit gooey, which of course is lovely. Very good way to close your pot, and you can put it in the fridge. It's silicone, and you don't have to throw away what you've put on. Now I'm going to fill the forms, just I think 2/3. And just 2/3 because it will rise, of course. And I will put raspberries in. And of course what you could also use is an ice scoop spoon. And what you also could do is make just a pie form, fill it, and then you'll have to cut it. And of course, what I also have done is I just use these very small ones, which are friandises fiancées. Raspberries. You could also use frozen ones. I prefer them to be fresh, and why? That's because they won't be wet. I use the fresh ones because they're dry, and frozen ones are wet, but please use frozen ones because they're not in the season at the moment. And if you have little ones, you put just 3 in. Or you could also use just 1. Of course, you could also put some blackberries in it. Also very nice. And now I'm going to put it in the oven. I preheated it to 175, conventional, no van, and they will snugly fit alongside on the baking tray. Let's do it.